Alright, boys, in today's video I'm going to show you guys how you can get a bunch of gems also very quickly, but also over time, because anniversary is around the corner, and throughout anniversary you want to get as many gems as you can get, because the unit's probably broken, probably warping the meta, hopefully shutting down hell and Meli and all sorts, and just going to be absolutely disastrous. So we need the gems. So let's start off with the very first and very just most straightforward way. There's going to be essentially every way you can get gems. I'm going to explain which one is the best as well. Well, they're all the best, but first is going to be the login. Every week you get to 10, so do make sure you log in every day, and I say this because I mean it, and a lot of people are too lazy to even log in. Okay, so even if you don't want to play, just log in. It's 10 a week. If you miss it, then it's not going to be 10 a week, it's going to be less. Okay, you might, like, if you only log in 3 times a week, then you'll get to the third one, and then next week you'll get to this one, and then they'll be like, oh, in a whole month of logging in you only got 10 gems. So we don't want that. Now there's also going to be an anniversary login, which is going to give you 200 to 300 gems. It depends on what they do this year. Usually anniversary is 200 though, so get ready for 200 gems. And New Year's is usually 300 because New Year's is bigger. Okay, now we're on the topic of logging in. Every time you log in, you want to be in a knighthood, and you want to be able to click the check-in button. Boom, you get a gem. Okay, it's very simple, it's very straightforward, very fast. If you're not in a knighthood, then you should try and join one, right? Most knighthoods nowadays are very casual. If you're someone who has a knighthood and you have free space, leave your knighthood name in a comment, right? And say which server you're on. Maybe people can join you if they need one. Right, very quick, you check in. If enough people have logged in, you also get it. If only like 5 people check in, you don't get it. It has to be like 12, I think, or something, or more. So be sure you join a knighthood that actually has a couple members. But yeah, that's 1 gem every day. That's 30 a month. That's a free multi every month by just clicking the button. Okay, it's very simple, it's very free. Now on the topic of logging in, your daily tasks will also award you with 4 gems, which during anniversary is going to be doubled, so you'll be able to get 8 gems every day. I'm not sure about weekly ones, what happens to them, but daily gets doubled. Okay, you'll get 8 gems from doing your dailies. Your dailies will take you 2 minutes. You log in, you do the whole thing, you get your, you get your gem from logging in, you get your anniversary gems, you do whatever the PvP missions are, right? You use 3 clear tickets, you go play PvP real quick, and where's the other one, bro? And you clear a boss battle. Okay, you can do this with the skip tickets. Boom, that's done. And then you go in, you hop into a match, you forfeit immediately, you don't care. Boom, done. Okay, and it's 8 gems every day. That is very big. This is in a week, that's 56 gems. That's as much as PvP, which we'll get to, gives you every week. And a lot of people only do PvP. Imagine you could double your PvP gems by just doing your dailies, which take you a minute. So your dailies, big gems. Okay, weeklies, same thing. There's going to be 4 gems in this as well. I'm not sure if they double during anniversary. I'm genuinely clueless on this one, but if they do, then it's 8 gems. If they don't, then it's still 4 gems you can get every week for doing something very mundane, like play demonic beast battle. Even if you don't want to do it, you just can't go into one, quit out, discount, boom, you've played one, you get it, right? Same with clear knighthood boss battle. If you're in a knighthood, you go to the boss, you go fight it, you go quit out. I mean, you should fight it, it's very simple, right? Just get the points and get the rewards there too. But even if you don't, you go in there, you go out, right? Boom, well, you have to do it 3 times, you get 2 gems. Very simple. Okay, and there's other ones as well, right? Obviously there's not just those, but those are the ones that you should be doing every day, every week, whatever. And the last one I'm going to talk about the like ones, the going on ones, is going to be PvP. Okay, I'm not going to spend too much time on this. It's going to be very simple. In PvP, in ungeared only, unfortunately, when you do rank at a certain rank, which is any rank, you'll get gems. Ideally, you get to champ 1 every week. Right, once you get to champ 1 once, you get reset back to champ 2, and then getting back to champ 1 is going to be very easy. If you're someone that's fairly lazy and you don't want to, that's also fine. That's me, for example. I only play geared, I don't play ungeared. Champ 5, if you get to champ 5, as long as you're not inactive, you'll stay in champ 5 every week. Like, even if the week passes, you don't get put to master 1, you can go in there, right, get your daily done by like going in there and forfeiting immediately. You will not be put down to master 1. So you just get there, you're chilling. It's 50 gems every week, that's fine, right? And together with your dailies, which give you 56, that's 106 every day, right? 106 every week, and then plus the logging in to your knighthood, gems. That's 113 every week. Plus the weekly ones is 120 every week. Roughly. It's not, but you know, you get the point, right? 120 gems from just doing this, what I've just mentioned, right? You also get 10 from your weekly, actually, so it's 130, and then you'll also be getting God knows how many, like 35 from the anniversary login. So you get a bunch of gems from just that alone. Okay, now you've watched this video, you're watching this video because you want quick gems. Okay, you want quick and easy gems, and not ones that are like ongoing ones, so you can always get renew, right? Now, first of all, it's going to be story. Whenever you finish a story chapter, you get 30 gems. Okay, it's actually good that it was there. But every time you finish a story chapter, you get 30 gems, right? At the end, 30 gems. Now, if you're someone that rushed through story, right? You didn't really look at it. In the first 6 chapters, you might have not done this. You can max out the affinity in a town, and that's how you get the 30 gems. So you don't get them from just completing the chapter. You have to max out the affinity by doing the pink quests in a town. And then that will give you 30 gems. Okay, and that works for all the first 6 villages. If you haven't done this, hey, you got 180 gems waiting for you, right? And then on the 7th one, that's when you just start getting it by completing the chapter, right? But the first 6, hey, 180 gems you might have missed out on if you didn't do this. Okay, so go ahead, do this, boom. It doesn't take long, okay, especially now with the units we have. It is a bit of annoying clicking, but you know, it's all things considered, it's not that long for what you get. Come on now, right? Now, next up is my favorite, and it's going to be you go to achievements. It's my first time doing something global. I am on my friend's global, by the way, just so you can read these missions. That's literally the main point why I hop on the global instead. Now, in these missions, I believe it's in these. It's in these or it's in these. Oh, it's this one. Okay, so in the challenge one, I mean, there's a bunch of different missions I'll get to in a sec as well. But the very quick one, the one I would recommend you do immediately if you've never watched a different gem guide of mine, if you've never done this, is this one. Win with only 1 hero in boss battle, disregard difficulty, 4 gems. Okay, now it's 2 gems, 4 gems, 4 gems, I'm pretty sure, for each boss battle. Okay, so you go to the 1-star ones, which I guess they've changed now, right? The basic ones, right? On these, you start with normal, then you do hard, then you do extreme. I'm pretty sure the next mission, so in your mission tab right now, when you go there and you'll check it, it'll say cleared on normal. It'll say clear melee of phantasms on normal difficulty with solo, 1 hero, right? But the way it works is, I think I used to back in like 5 years ago when I did it, but maybe it's different now. You couldn't do the hard one until you did normal one, so you would have to do normal one, go there, accept the mission, claim your rewards of the challenge, then go to the next one and then do it again. Okay, if you just go boom 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 and then go accept, you only accept the normal one, and these wouldn't have counted. So when you do, just make sure you check after each fight, right? Very simple. It's very quick. Okay, but just make sure it does not you just run through all of these and then go, okay, I'm gonna accept my 150 gems now, and then you don't get those, right? You get 10. So now, if you're a new player and soloing a stage is more difficult, all right? I can. Well, this is the thingy team. I can change this one. If you can't solo, right? By solo they mean this, right? You bring 1 unit only. Okay. If you can't solo, if you're not strong enough, although you will be, because units nowadays, the way they shit on these stages, back in the day, it was actually kind of challenging to do it on extreme, but obviously now it's not even a. It's not even. I don't think anyone will struggle with this. Even if you're a new account, I think 2 days on the game and you can do it. But regardless, what you can do also is you bring your own unit, and then you can bring a friend like this, and this doesn't count as you using 2 units. You're only using 1, right? This is not your unit. So this actually counts for the mission, by the way. So that used to be an old trick that people used to do when they couldn't beat extreme. Now there's also hell, where this also works, but on chaos it doesn't work. Don't ask me why. I don't know why. That's the first thing I checked when the update came out, because I was going to make a video about it, easy views, but it doesn't work. Okay, but the challenge itself gives you a shit ton of gems. Okay, because there's 6 boss battles, there's another 6 on hell, right? So there's 24 fights that you can do where you get this mission, right? And I wish it would show me the old one. the other one. I'm pretty sure it's 244 for the gem rewards. Okay, 2444, right? Because hell also gives you 4. You get a shit ton of gems. If you're low in gems and you haven't done this, you will get so many gems. This is legit the most of my, like this will give you gems so quickly, and also it'll progress your achievement point reward bar, so maybe you can get like the whatever you're on right now as well. I have not seen this in ages on my JP, but you know, it exists. Maybe they'll add like a ton of achievements in the future, but for right now, this is something you should do. Now the same thing you just saw probably there as well counts for doing the demon solo. Okay, where is it? Yeah, in deathmatch. Okay, red demon, gray demon, demonic beast. Right, the way these works, well, without dying is something else, but we're alone. Okay, when alone, this just means don't take a friend. No AI, no friend, just with your own team. For the first 3, right, like Red Demon, Grey Demon, and Howlex, very easy. Very easy. For Belmoth, honestly, also very easy if you have like Baldwin, like the new Escanor, everything, the way it is now. Okay, honestly, nowadays it's super easy. It used to not be easy. Belmoth solo used to be hard. And OG Demon can be quite difficult. If you have like Milim and stuff, it should be fairly easy too. But just try it. Again, on this one, you have to start the lowest difficulty, claim the rewards, then go to next difficulty, claim the rewards, next difficulty, claim the rewards. Okay, make sure you do that. But yeah, this is also a bunch of gems, very easily, very quickly. That you can get, boom, like that. Okay, the next one is going to be something that you might have never touched, or you've touched 2 years ago and then you took a break, or you're a new player and you honestly you've never even seen that thing, and it's reverse stage. Reverse stage, I'm pretty sure it gives you 15 gems per reverse stage, right? So nowadays they're very easy. They used to be really difficult because you used to have to use characters when like the max was like 80, level 80 and Super Awakening 4, and people's accounts weren't like ready at that point. But now we have like box UC and constellations and everything. It's like I'll do this one and these characters, like look, bro, I'm towering over this, right? For example. But yeah, I mean, some of these, if you don't have any of the units like leveled up at all, could still be challenging, I suppose. But a lot of these are very easy. A lot of these are very simple. Right? The hard one used to be this one. This used to be the hard one. Not this one. This one. This one used to be terrifyingly challenging. Now, if you LR this guy, you've won, right? And you'll probably use green one, right? Because higher chance of you having this guy leveled up over this guy, because you didn't want this guy to die. But you do this, and boom, you will shit, like LS soldiers alone will just shit on this guy. Holy Relic 1 speed, shit on this guy. Derriere, like it's different now. It's different now, right? And then if you're a super new player and you don't have any of these units leveled up, the special one, this one, I can tell you out of my own experience, this Brunhild fight specifically, if you have a level 1 green Brunhild, she beats this. Level 1 green Brunhild beats this. I did it, and when it dropped, I did it in VC, I remember, with a level 1 green Brunhild. So this one's very easy. The special one's very easy overall, right? But these give you gems. They give you SR tickets as well for SA coins and whatnot, and Super Awakening, and maybe you just need the dupes. So I would highly recommend you do this as well. This is something that a lot of people forget about. Now the next one is going to be Affinity, which is you click this button here, Affinity, and any unit you don't have at 3 stars, you can get a gem off. Okay, collab units don't have Affinity, right? But you want to have everyone at 3 hearts, because at 3 hearts they give a gem. Getting to 3 hearts is very simple, right? If we find someone that isn't at 3 hearts, that can be, I'll show you, but I doubt my guy missed any, because hey, that's a gem, okay? That's a gem every time. Yeah, no, that's not. Okay, well, you get the point, right? Any unit, every unit in your box, if you don't touch Affinity at all, by the way, you should. It's good for box UC because you get outfits if you max it out. But if you're someone that doesn't really care, then 3-star everyone. At least, okay, it's a gem. Okay, let's say you have 100, 200 units, you get that many gems, right? So it's a no-brainer, and it doesn't take that much time or resources, honestly. Just fire a bunch of different food, and then whenever they need any food, you craft it, boom, you give it to them, boom, done. Next, right? Because food you get so much off as well by just But with very little ingredients, you get a lot of food. So that's really good. Now, there's also the affection tab right here, where you can get gems from units by using them a bunch. If you farm stages and you skip ticket, you could put units there that you haven't, like let's say I want to get Hendrix and Dreyfus and Taizai up and Vivian. I'll do a team of these 4 and I'll skip ticket a stage that I need to clear. Let's say I want books right now. I'll go to book stage, put these 4 on, skip ticket it. It'll like move it a little bit. I would not worry about this too much. I kind of don't care about this. I never like really played around like maxing this thing out. But every unit here can give you gems, right? Not many, right? Because you'll need to get a lot of hearts, right? I'd have to get all Elite hearts up and then a Bellion heart up to get 5 gems. I don't think it's worth it, but some people need it. And if you're bored or you really want to optimize your gem gain, I suppose, then you can do this. But I'm not a fan of it. There's also Heroes Arena, for example, and Labyrinth, and they give you gems, right? But they're like limited, like they're on every now and then. Whenever I wouldn't count those. So like the Leona's defense battle, you'll know about those in like a way where I don't have to explain it. If you do those, you do those. If you don't do those, you don't do those. Whatever, right? But there's one way that is crowned as the infinite diamond farm for free to place. Okay, all it costs you is some potions. You just need some potions. Okay, and the way it works is when you take any piece of gear, any SSR piece of gear, sorry, and you upgrade it. Actually, I'm not too sure. Is it 5-star or is it +5? It's 5-star. You get 1 gem every time. Okay, every time you do it, you get 1 gem. Okay, so what people, you know, really dedicated people will do is they will farm gold, a lot of gold. Okay, you go here, you go ahead, you farm your gold. Okay, and you farm it and you farm it and you farm it, and then you've got your millions of gold. You go here and you summon, for resources, for the awakening crystals, and for gear. Okay, because all the gear you don't want, you auto salvage, so you get more awakening crystals, and then awakening stones you also get from this, and also from dismantling stuff. So you get the gear and the stuff to upgrade them, and the gold required from doing gold plus this. Okay, and a lot of people do this. Okay, and you need a quick 30 gems. You upgrade 30 SR equipments to 5-star. This is very pricey. This is very resource costly. Let me go to a unit that doesn't have any. Oh, I think right here. Okay, let's go. You know, let's upgrade this one again. Right. 2 million. 500 red ones, 15 awakening crystals, okay, of this rarity. It adds up. Okay, but if you have a bunch of stamina pots and you don't know what to do with them, or you're desperate, or you have a bunch of resources because you're not someone that works on gear much, go ahead. And it's a ton of gems. Technically, it's infinite gems. I could title this video Infinite Gems. How to farm infinite gems and Grand Cross. All you need is stamina. Okay, all this stat right here, boom, and they buffed stamina. So you can get more now. But yeah, that's essentially it. That is every way you can get gems in Grand Cross. I would suggest those missions is honestly the biggest one for me. If I'm someone that hasn't done them, I'd be euphoric right now, because that's over 100 gems you get from this. And same with the demons, same with reverse stage. Those are just very quick and fairly fun things to do to get gems. Yeah, the gear stuff, it exists. Yeah, it is what it is. Yep, I double checked. There's nothing else really to talk about for gems. I hope this video was helpful. I hope you don't spend all your gold on gear now, or if you do, hey, that's good for your account. That's just a way to boost your box CC. Okay, give all the characters SSR gear and upgrade the belt. Watch my how to increase your CC video right but first, so you, and my gear video, and then watch this video. Okay, and then hey, beautiful. You'll get your box CC up, and you'll get your money up, and your everything up. Okay, but yeah, that's it from me. If there is any questions somehow, let me know. If you're confused about the boss battle thing or something. But yeah, good job.